Hello, welcome. This is just a midweek check-in. Well, really an end of the week check-in by the time this will be posted. So this is from going end of the week, like Friday to Friday. For you, just a quick check-in. So you choose one of the piles and then we get into the reading. So black one, the pink one, I don't know the names of the crystals yet. I am still learning about those. Or this beautiful, which used to be a pendulum, it's not anymore. Anyway, so you choose one, and then we'll go into the reading. So you've chosen this black onyx. I know this is a black onyx, it's for confidence, so I'll leave it here. And let's see what the cards say. So we have a Three of Wands. To look a little bit like it's good in my viewfinder because I have a bit of a crowded setup with my little altar here. So we have the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups here. So two threes. Three of Wands is about planning, looking ahead. But Three of Cups is also about community, about getting together, helping each other. So when there is some planning going on, if you have some plans, it's about planning things with maybe the family. Just, going, maybe you're planning a trip with the family, which in some regions of the world would be a strange thing to do. But yeah, it could be also a trip that doesn't leave you, doesn't bring you far away from home. It can be a trip in your own country. I mean, I've seen many people exploring their own countries, with this pandemic going on. So yeah, I'm just going to do this so that it's a little bit, yeah, okay, that's better. But yeah, that could be that it could be planning a trip with loved ones, and there is this celebratory mood. That word is really so hard to say. I'm not a native English speaker, which probably you can hear, and some words I just, my tongue goes double, and okay, so bear with me and please forgive me for that. Three of Wands, planning. So if this is about your business, or if this is about a job, maybe you are planning with your colleagues, because it's a group thing, it's a group effort, it's a team effort. So maybe you're planning with your colleagues, there is maybe a new launch of a product for your company coming about, and you're in the planning stages, it's working together. If this is about your own business, maybe you have an idea for a new service, a new product. Again, planning. This is planning because look, I'm going to pull in the card a little bit because you can see better that this is really about the road. So it's about taking the steps. What steps do I need to take for the plans? But because here we have a more crowded card with three people, there is other people involved. It's not something you're doing by yourself. It may look like it in this card, but together, no. So let's see what else is going to come out here. So we have the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is really very related to that Three of Wands, because it shows you like a road as well, even like a railroad, and it has all these beautiful rainbow colors. I'm going to leave this one for last. So really, I feel that here is where you really get started and get going. This is the planning phase. Now, the planning phase, I feel with this Five of Swords, there may be some obstacles. There may be some unforeseen things in the road ahead, because look at this, like the road, it's like a worm really, but that is being cut in two. So I feel like along the way where you are planning, and this is just for the week, there may be a hurdle, there may be something that is really sort of stopping you from moving forward, and it needs to be resolved first. It needs to be resolved. It will be resolved. It needs to be resolved. The Ten of Wands tells me like this is like all this, a cluster of branches. So like at first probably you don't see the solution, and the team has to really stick their heads together. with this Three of Cups here, to see the solution. And there is this light here at the end. So there is movement towards the solution. I feel you're going to find a solution to whatever hurdle or challenge or problem is posing itself, whether it's you going on a trip with your family or your friends, whether it's really planning in a professional manner, because this card here tells me, yes, the road opens up all of a sudden. So you'll be going through some hiccups here, but the road will open up and then you'll move forward. So either you're going on that trip, yes, here there may be some hitches, you know, maybe unexpectedly where you were going to go, the numbers of the COVID cases are going up, because that's happening all over Europe at the time, at this moment when I'm speaking. I mean, it's happening in the country where I'm in Portugal, so we have climbing numbers. Spain has it. I know that Italy has it. The UK has it. I know, I'm from Belgium originally. I know that there the numbers are climbing. So that could sort of throw a little bit of a hamper into your travel plans, and you need to rethink. Maybe you need to rethink your destination. Maybe you need to rethink with how many people you're going to take or how you're going to get there. You know, the means of travel is going to be by car, by train, by plane, by bus, by maybe you're even deciding to rent a mobile home and then go on your adventure. But you're going to go ahead. I mean, end of that next week, these little hiccups will be resolved and the road is open for you to travel. So what is here the message card? Men holding the heart. I'm just going to get the booklet for that, because it really has nothing to do with the cards, I feel. These cards that I chose here, I don't know why I chose these ones. Okay, but it does make a little bit, so, okay, it says here, male dealing with family, love and emotion. So I feel that really it's more in a family setting here, but doesn't mean necessarily that it's male. It's you really dealing with a family matter. So it could be, yes, a planning a trip. It could also be something else you're planning. Maybe you have been planning that wedding, or, you know, like a party, a come together, you know, a barbecue, a summer barbecue, and then there's some things that mess it up. But anyway, you're dealing with that, and that means also that you're going to be able to solve it, because look at the roses around this man, the heart he's holding. So I feel this thing is really heart related with these cards. So let's see how this goes. But don't forget, at the end of next week, by the end of next week, next Friday, this will be resolved. So don't worry about it. We're now going with the quartz, the rose quartz, the rose crystal. Yeah, it is rose quartz, which is really my stone. Taurus. Okay, 5 of Wands. 8 of Swords. Ooh, what is this about? So this 5 of Wands, people are fighting here. So maybe there is a conflict situation that you have to deal with this week. So we're talking Friday to Friday. Yeah, maybe, you know, something like a family conflict. And I feel like at the moment you don't see a way out of that conflict. You don't see a solution to that conflict. Look at this woman. She's in the 8 of Swords. She's, okay, sorry for that. 8 of Swords, she's surrounded by the swords. She is sort of trapped between the swords, and she's blindfolded. So I feel that at the moment, this week, this is not going to be solved. So when there is a challenge coming up, whether there is something that is creating a conflict, at the moment, and I don't feel that really soon you're seeing a problem, well, not within this week, but let's have a look first at the other cards, and maybe I'm going to get some extra cards from this on, well, I'm going to do that now. That's what they want me to do. So let's have a look first at that conflict. I'm holding them. I don't use reversals. I feel when the card is getting, you know, a bad vibe or a good vibe. Oof, what is this? So this Queen of Swords, I'm going to really leave that out. because that conflict, I think you can only resolve it by being a little bit logical and rational, and also by distancing yourself from the emotional impact from if there is a conflict. Because if you go into the emotion here, then you will feel stuck. You won't see it. And sometimes there is a logical approach to things, and sometimes logical approaches do work. And in this case, I feel it's like a logical thing. Maybe you're not seeing it instantly, but I feel by next Friday, you can sort of channel this Queen of Swords and, yep, and get a solution going, because the solution includes a decision, and a rational decision. I mean, it's really so, yeah, let's see what else is coming up. We have a Two of Swords. Yeah, this is an impasse. So you can either choose to embrace the Queen and be logical about it and then see a decision and a solution forward, or you can remain in the dark, because these two figures are blindfolded. But there is a choice involved here, and you need to make the choice, and that Queen of Swords can make that choice. So have a look what's happening. And this was coming out. Yeah, the sooner you make the choice, the quicker you're out of that solution. So the Queen of Swords has the capability to cut through indecision and this blindfold, really. She will take off the blindfold, and you will be moving forward, because there's an Eight of Wands. But you need to first solve this. You need to, distance yourself from the emotion. So I feel that this conflict is something in your inner circle, your family circle, your household, maybe with your partner. It is something that is heart related, and that is why you don't see it, why you don't immediately see a solution to it. But there is a solution. So I'm going to just put these cards aside, and I'm going to leave them here out for you so you can see them. But well, these were clarifiers. Okay, so just going to put these out first. So we have Judgment. Again, when this is a conflict, this Judgment, the solution is there. See the pigeon rising? And also here there is darkness and there is light there. So you're coming out of the darkness, out of the blindfoldedness. Take the blindfold off by being a little bit rational about it. I feel there is, it is the need to distance from emotion here that is going to bring a solution. Judgment tells me there is going to be a solution, yes. Here again, you have the Two of Swords. Because that is that same Two of Swords, well, in a different imagery. But again, there is the choice, and you need to make the choice. You will make it. The solution is in making a choice, really. That is what it's saying. Don't stay blind to the options that you have, the choices that you have. Really see them, think them through, and then choose. Because we have here the Seven of Wands, which is, here is the Five of Wands. The Seven of Wands, if you don't if you don't break through the impasse and you stay into not choosing, inaction, not deciding really, then you can't reach the rainbow. Here the rainbow is there. It is at your disposal, because, you have also these Eight of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, they follow up. So it's really about going to the light. The light will have a solution. The rainbow has a solution. So you have to really see it. But there will be one if you are willing to see it. So there's a lot of, your free will is in here. And use that free will to decide wisely and a little bit coldly, rationally. Let's have a look because if you make that choice, it's going to be beautiful, because you have the cornucopia card. I hope I'm putting the accents right. But this is the card of many blessings, of many rewards. Look here, all the fruit, all the harvesting, all the riches, abundance. But of course, riches doesn't always have to mean that it's material possessions. I feel that this here with the conflict, when you decide and you there is that solution, you really see the solution and you go after the solution, the happiness again, like harmony again in the family. I feel it's more like that. So whatever is hampering you, really distance yourself, because the solution will come to you by distancing yourself from these conflicts, from these swords, really, because there is solution available. And so you can really get that. But I mean, that is really up to you, that work. There's nothing I can do or the cards can do about it if you stay blind to the solution or if you just stay immersed in the drama, because here these swords are around her and she's loosely bound by these shackles here. So really, she can. When you stay in there, that is your own choice. So it's the freedom is up to you and you have the freedom to decide. So these are these cards for you. Hope you have a good week, a good weekend, first of all, and I hope things will be resolved soon. And the last one, I don't know what this stone is. I really should look it up. It's beautiful. It used to be a pendulum, but then the chain broke. But I kept the stone because I really liked it. So let's see what cards are up for you. The Lovers and the Five of Swords. Okay, what is this about? So the reading is more or less Friday to Friday. This Friday is we are now the 9th, I think, the 9th of July until the next Friday. So let's have a look here. The Lovers, yeah. It can be literally about love, but I don't, because we have this Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is like a winner and a loser card. So if this is about a relationship, someone's losing out and someone's winning. I don't know who is who. That is something that is really very personal. It will be something that you really have to decide between yourself, between yourselves. If this is a love relationship, when we have the Lovers, it can be a love relationship, but then it could even be that there is somebody else coming on the scene and that can create conflict, and then there is somebody that is winning, somebody's losing. Now, this loser can also be that third party that is trying to budge in, and that you're sticking together. I mean, let's clarify this just a moment, because, I'm going to read it as a relationship. I'm going to come back to it as a more general one. So relationship-wise, what do I need to know here more for the cards? Yeah, this one wanted to come out. It feels sometimes, there is a sort of boredom or maybe a stagnation, and then, the grass is greener on the other side. Sort of that feeling I get from this card on top of these two. And then, of course, something or somebody comes into the scene, in your view, and that excites you because things have been stagnant in your relationship. And yeah, could lead to a separation of sorts, and this can be temporary, or it can be just a conflict because of the stagnation. And when that happens in a relationship, you always see things like greener on the other side, but really be very careful of that, because choice. You need to make a choice here. You need to decide for yourself whether you're going to continue working on that relationship and resolve it so that you both come out the winner, or you let go of it. There is some change coming. I feel that is, I feel this is a good outcome is possible, but of course the Wheel of Fortune continues to turn, so it goes up and it goes down. So if you really not doing the work on that stagnant, boring, same old energy in the relationship, then the Wheel of Fortune can go down, because then what was up is going down, and then you will both end up being the loser. So that is the relationship. So let's have a look when it's general. In the general way, there is some choice you need to make here. You will be confronted with a choice this week, and that choice will lead you, I feel that this is you, if it's, in general, that leads you sort of to get ahead. It's a choice to make you see things clearer, to make you come out of a dark episode. Maybe some things have been bothering you. Maybe there was, a conflict going on with this person or in a situation. Could be like that. Could be also in a work situation or in a career situation. Maybe a conflict was going on, but truly decide already. So I'm going to just leave these here, and I'm going to clarify for the general one what choice, what is it about, more or less, because of course cards are just cards. They're not going to predict your... Yeah, there is a choice. The choice is a heartfelt one. You have to follow your heart on this one. So maybe if this is about a professional situation, maybe you need to leave it behind. Maybe you need to just, say, okay, I'm done with this. And that will make you the winner in a way. Yeah, there is some change. I mean, we have this Wheel of Fortune here. But there is a change, but the change is making room for something new. So whatever is sort of rocking your world this week. Now, really notice that this is a week reading, so really very short impact. Don't go really. This is nothing major. This is not a major tower, not a major breakdown. It is something that is rocking your world a bit and that is annoying you and that you need to make some choices and deal with. But follow your heart, your instinct, your gut. But also then on the other hand, yeah, I feel this sort, if you really follow your heart and you're seeing the benefits also in the tower. You're seeing what has to go, what do you leave behind. So if you do that, then you come out sort of victorious king. I'm going to leave them here for you. And let's see what else comes out. So we have the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups. That is that stagnation. And the Ace of Cups, yeah. So if this is a relationship reading and you have that stagnation, what you want really is a foundation. What you want is to come together again, to really sort it out. But there is that, there is that not being clear on how you're going to sort it out, because there's the moon here, there is darkness, and the rat is sort of covering these cups. She's sort of covering, the willingness to work it out. And this is either you work it out and there is a renewal of the energy between the two of you. There's a renewal of the love, like you recognize that you want to be together and you stay together and you sort it out. But it can also be, that sort of third person that is really sort of stirring you up and comes in with renewed energy, and that makes you feel alive. And then there will be an end to the relationship. Now, in a general way, when you have to make the choice in that things that stir you up, that rock your world with this tower here. Again, I feel here that in a way you will make sure that you solve it, because the benefits that come from, removing things that are not helping you on your way. So get rid of those people, get rid of the situations that no longer work, so that you can create a solid foundation again. Because otherwise, if you don't do that, if you don't remove them, then you're going to just feel stuck. That is what this feels like. But if you do make a choice and you do remove these people, your energy is renewed. There is also healing possible. There is sort of, a fresh new energy coming in. And also this energy of you wanting to go further and in the situation, whatever it is you're having to make a choice on. But there is a choice involved here. Now, the message card. It says appreciation. I'm just going to have a look in the little book. So number 15, it's about choosing gratitude. So sometimes when we are sort of in stagnation and in that bored energy that, everything is the same all over again, we don't see the beautiful roses. We don't, we're not smelling the beautiful roses, and we're not seeing the beautiful rose that is at our disposal. So this card is a reminder that maybe if you have been stagnant in your relationship or in the situation, and in whatever situation it is, really look at the good things that the relationship has, because I think there is a solution for the both of you if this is a relationship reading. Also, if a situation needs to be done, needs to be cleared out, some things, some issues, and this can be actually cleaning house, getting rid of old stuff, so that that's stagnant, and so not sitting on stuff in your house, not hoarding stuff. That could be it as well. And then really appreciate the beautiful things you have in your home and get rid of the old junk. The things that just take up space, but they really don't sing to your heart anymore. Because if you do that, if you literally clean up house, it could very well be it. Do it with love, do it with gratitude, do it, to create that beautiful home again. Here, the Four of Wands. And that will bring a new, fresh energy in your home, in your actual home. So I feel that really this is about getting rid of old energies and old notions, either of your partner or of your home situation, more so than any other situation here. So that's it. Now, I may ask you maybe to consider subscribing to my channel. I do monthly readings, I do moon readings. You will have a new moon reading coming up as well, because the new moon is on Saturday, the 10th of July. So that will be up, and this reading. And then there will be, of course, a full moon reading, and there will be, I'm going to try to do these weekly readings on a regular basis, but I cannot promise it because it depends a little bit on my coaching practice as well. And I want to give my energy into this. So you'll get them sometimes, and sometimes I won't be able to do them. But I hope you like them, and for now, I bid you goodbye. Speak soon.